Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through the top teams you can run for the King Croaker Dream on Boss. We do have a few new teams because now we're going to move into endless difficulty. We'll lead it off with the most free-to-play friendly team. This is a free-to-play Shemira team, just using twins, Shemira Shadewing with the breakthrough spell, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Shemira Shadewing on the bond, Valar in the back right, throwing up front. We have charms on the whole team just to get a good representative score of this. And if you have a high enough resonating level, most of the teams today should clear hell difficulty for you. I'm interested to see how easily this one is going to be able to clear hell difficulty, because this is of course the most budget of all teams for like returning players. If you don't have Gwyneth or Frieren, then you basically have no other options. Although there is one interesting team after this, which is also a no Gwyneth Frieren team, but it does have Contess in it. So yeah, again, I think like returning players may struggle with that. Either way, this team is working on hell difficulty. As you guys can see, they're not survival issues, which is the important thing. We get the clear, but only because we're higher investment. I think probably if you have to run this team, it probably would mean you would be lower investment, and then you probably won't clear hell difficulty, but you can still get a solid score, for example, on hell difficulty. But we'll go ahead and run it again in endless difficulty, just to take a look at what is capable of doing. I'm not expecting much, honestly, from this team, because there isn't going to be HP loss damage, but in the early phases of endless, even just going for raw all-out damage is a fine strategy. And we get 171 billion, which is like not terrible, honestly, not even that as bad as I was expecting from this team, so pretty decent. Okay, now we have this team from Asparagus. This is the solo contest team without any Frieren or Gwyneth. Very interesting team with the frontline spell and Shadewing Corden, who are going to go in the front line. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, buffing up Shadewing, Corden up front, charms on the whole team, frontline spell. And let's see, what is this team capable of actually doing today? 178 billion damage, so slightly better than the Shemira team we showed before this, but arguably this is much more pay to win using the Contest as well. But it's just another option. The next team is a team from IFA. This is a really good team. It's a summoner squad with Peggy. Now Peggy, I don't know, but I would speculate that even one copy of Peggy could work in this comp and is worth giving a try. Like, no guarantees, but generally one copy of Peggy does fine when you're not relying too much on summons. Although this comp is kind of like a hybrid summons and also Gwyneth, but the one copy of Peggy is still going to increase range damage of Gwyneth, which is a big damage source, right? Zany up front with the two towers, Aurora behind Zany, pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Peggy and Gwyneth on the bottom. We have charms on the whole team with the Vanguard spell. This one should be a new record, but the question is by how much is it going to be? 188 billion damage. That's actually really solid. That is a good score from this kind of like budget team that you could run. This budget Gwyneth team. Next up, we have this team from Anthony and Aoife. This is another budget team, but with both Frieren and Gwyneth. And is using Celise as well. Zany up front with the Vanguard spell. Get your charms on the whole team. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. This one again should be a new record compared to the previous one, but I'm not sure by how much it will be. Okay, looks like, okay, pretty decent record, 195 billion. So we're up another 6 billion with this team comp using both Frieren and Gwyneth, because together they're strong independently, but they're even better together. That's the moral of the story today in other teams as well. So there we have this next one from Cloverleaf, Retzigam, and Sol. This is a Thorin, so solo contest with the Gwyneth and Frieren, and using Thorin if you don't have Zany, which can work. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left with the Vanguard spell. We have charms on the whole team. This should be a pretty decent team, and honestly can get you a pretty solid score, probably competing for top 10 with this team comp. 200 billion, there you guys see it. Very solid team, and using Thorin. However, there will be an alternative version using Zany as well, if you want to use that. So hopefully we have that one. Okay, before that, okay, well, there is the Zany version. However, with Zany, it seems that the breakthrough spell is actually better. So this is going to be the Zany team. If you don't have Aliceth, you have Zany up front with the two towers, Contest in front of the one tower, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Gwyneth Frieren on the bond with the breakthrough spell. Okay, so let's see what this team is capable of. I'm expecting it should definitely be a new record. New record. Okay, 204 billion damage. That is very solid. So that is going to be a good team that you can definitely run today. And in fact, basically 205 billion. So with RNG, it could be up to 205, 206 billion. So, okay, guys. So here we have the next team. This is a Phraesto team. Real Phraesto in front of Frieren and Illusion in front of Real Phraesto. Contest in the upper left and pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. So if you do have Phraesto built, then this can be one of the top teams for you. Some people are getting their records with this team comp. It definitely is one to give a try. We do get a new record, 205 billion, which is decent. Question is how much? Very close, basically 206 billion. Like, you know, it's 205.98. It's almost equivalent to 206 billion. So that is another team option that you can definitely consider. Now, the next team we have to show you is the second best team of today. This is from Tuxedo Cat. This is using Zany with the Aliceth Gwyneth. This is better than the Tauren version. Using the Vanguard spell, Zany up front with their 2 towers. You have the Contess, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Gwyneth and Aliceth on the bond. Charms on the whole team. This one should be our best record yet. It definitely should be. New record. 206 billion damage. So very, very solid team comp. 206 billion damage for that. So there we basically have it, guys, for the no Lamentis teams. Now we move on to the Lamentis team, which, because we're in early endless, so keep this in mind. Don't get too worried. You might be thinking, why is Lamentis in endless? It's because we're in early endless. We haven't gone to the stage of just raw, all-out HP loss damage dealers. And so for this point in time, Lamentis still is going to be a good option because it is basically early endless. So Zany up front with Aurora, the 2 towers, Zany on the either side, Lamentis behind 1 tower, Peggy on the left, Contest in the far back, and there's going to be Breakthrough Spell, Charms on the whole team. And I'm boosting the levels of Lamentis and Aurora because those are going to be the 2 key damage contributors. So let's see what type of record we can get with this team comp on our first run. 210 billion damage is a very good score. There is one other version of this to try, which is a modified Contest in the back left and Lamentis behind the Aurora. They're probably basically the same, and it's just going to be a question of RNG. But this one does get a new record, 211 billion right off the bat. So you guys can give both of these a try. Just to again recap this alternate placement, which did get us technically the top score of all, is this alternate placement having the Contest in the back left and Lamentis behind the Aurora. This is the one which technically did get my record for today, but the other version is very close, and it could be a question of RNG, but basically those are the top teams of today. So hopefully that's helpful and you're able to get a top score today. If there's any other team working for you, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your formation ID and share it. That's always appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.